Okie dokie, YouTubers. This is my first video all about horror movies. Horror movies together at last. Uh, Pretty soon I'll start to do comic books and graphic novels and things like that. But for now, I'm just going to go through horror movies. Horror, horror, horror. Okay, so let's get right into it. This is my horror favorites, by the way. I just thought it'd be a good way to get to know me personally because, my favorite horror movies. And this is my all-time favoriteest horror movie ever. It's Hellraiser. This movie is ridiculous in every way. Pretty much redefines what a scary monster could be like because Doug Bradley's not your typical grunting horrible demon. He's got a suave British accent. I'm moving right along. Hellraiser 2, of course I'd put that in there. This is probably the greatest sequel of any film ever made. Unless there's going to be a Citizen Kane 2. Who knows? But yeah, this movie's awesome. It's got great new Cenobite in it by the name of Dr. Chenard. Chenard. Say that with me, class. Okay, this is wrong. Okay, here we go. Day of the Dead. People trapped in a missile silo, fending off against zombies. Nice zombie right there named Bub, who's going to make you win his heart. He's going to win your heart, America. He's going to make you fall in love with him. He's going to go on American Idol, and he's going to lose. But he's going to say, like William Hung said, I tried my best. I gave my all. That's the best I can do. And he's going to get a record deal with Koch, just like Willie Hung did. Anyway, Return of the Living Dead 3. This isn't in anybody's list. I don't know why. It cuts out all the humor pretty much, except for all the schlockiness. But it replaces it with this hot, hot girl, all covered in piercings and whatnot. Look at her all pierced up and shit. Looking like something from a heavy metal music video from 6 Feet Under or something other devil worshipping bands. But yeah, I love this movie. I watch it all the time. Next one, Fido. This is hilarious. Great freaking zombie. It's got Billy Connolly in it from movies. He did movies. Carrie Moss from The Matrix, etc. This movie's really funny. It's set in the 50s. Sort of an alternate 50s, though, because it's after a big zombie war. And some outside scientist has figured out a way to control and domesticate zombies. Next one, 30 Days of Night. I don't usually like vampire. In fact, I hate vampire movies because vampires are so metrosexual and just shitty. So, but this one's great because it's written by Steve Niles, who's one of my all-time favorite horror comic book writers. Next one's also based off a horror comic called Trailer Park of Terror. It's more of a, well, in the comic, it's more of a, old school kind of Tales from the Crypt type thing. But in this one, it's more of just a haunted trailer park filled with horrible zombies. I don't know why this one got so much flack. Nobody likes it. But this is my favorite from the series. Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, Part 6. And I really don't know. But it's a great movie. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. If you don't know what this movie's about, you have no business being on the internet. Great sequel. Terrence Hopper, lots of chainsaws. The saw is the family. That's where the quote came from. Next one, Terra Firma. This is a great freaking movie. It's about a serial killer stalking the set of a trauma movie. Trauma. Bad. I'm probably going to do my own whole separate thing for trauma movies because I've got a jillion and 4.17-65 of them. Divided by 7, sorry. Forgot to carry the 2. Yep. So yeah, there's the hermaphroditic serial killer. Here's the man with microphallus running through the streets of New York. Takes a brave man with microphallus to run through the streets of New York. I'll tell you. Toxic Avenger, complete, jammy. It's got all 4 Toxic Avenger movies, which are great. I watch these all the time. The first and the fourth are definitely my favorite, but the second one and the third one are good. They hold their own as far as I'm concerned. And it's got the complete Toxic Crusader series with it, which is actually a pretty funny little show for considering how old it was. It's almost 20 now, 20 years old. Let's see, the next one is all 3 Feast movies. Feast 1, Feast 2, and Feast 3. All these movies are great. They're just horribly nasty and gory in every way. Totally nihilistic, and they don't tell you anything. At the end of the third one, some guy gets smashed by a giant robot foot, and nobody has any idea why. That's what I love about it. This next one is more of a distribution company. I really love everything they put out so far. I've only got 3 of the movies right now, but I'm working on that. It's Tokyo Shock. And the ones I've got are Itchy the Killer, basically about a killer named Itchy. Go figure. With that's not Itchy actually. Like Itchy's you don't put him on the back. I don't know why. Oh well. And then Machine Girl, which is pretty insane movie. The girl with a machine gun for an arm. Pretty damn nuts, you know. Having machine guns for arms. Kind of reminds me a bit of Planet Terror because Rose McGowan's character had a machine gun for a leg. There's also somebody has a machine gun for a chainsaw. Sorry, chainsaw for a leg, I believe. Anyway, just totally ridiculous. And then the next one, this is my favorite so far, is Tokyo Gore Police. About these people called engineers who, when they get damaged in battle, they can regrow weapons as limbs. It's pretty ridiculous, awesomely over the top in every damn way. That's why I love Asian horror movies. You can't, it's kind of hard to see, but if you look right there, you'll see one of them, the engineers. Some creepy person with a gas mask on, you know. Knives for arms and legs. So, yeah. Next one is, are you ready? I didn't hear please. That's better. Here we go. Bug. Ashley, what's her face? Judd, sorry. Harry Connick Jr., that adorable guy from Will and Grace, who played the nice Jewish doctor who married Grace. It's about this guy who comes into this lady's life, and he's like insane. He's been kicked out of the military and all this stuff, and basically for being a nutball. And Ashley Judd believes him that all these bugs are inhabiting this guy's body. So they spend the rest of the movie trying to fight the bugs, but there's really no bugs on anybody. They're just nuts. Next one. This is probably my favorite psychological thriller ever. Is Spider. I watch this movie a lot. David Cronenberg directed it. It's got Ray Fiennes in it. He played the Tooth Fairy Killer from Red Dragon. It's basically about this guy who gets released from a mental asylum and he goes back to his town he used to live in as a child, and he's getting all these memories coming back to him, and you know all these things that happened to him when he was little that helped to make him end up in the insane asylum. And that is it. All of my favorites. So I will see you soon with another update. Who knows, review. Who knows, maybe something else. Maybe I'll just dance around for you guys. I know how much you'd like it. See ya.